Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Expos and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Weber gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Peraza backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, Willy Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck moving to his left. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 96.
Settling in now, Stephan Segui. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Ben Zobrist would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Once more, a throw over. And the runner back. And again a throw. And the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
A high fastball is in there.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Into the box, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Montreal is out in front here, 2-0. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Martin gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Drilled to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2.
Freaky.
MANUEL MARGOT waits on deck. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring up MANUEL MARGOT. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Moving from third as that's speared on the mound. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Montreal leads this one 2-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Segui in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Bad Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, Willie Adames. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. Out of play. Kiermaier gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Jeffrey Springs comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 59.
Stefan Segui will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. A man at third with 1 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play, he did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. To the plate now, Cliff Floyd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One ball, one strike to count. Floyd, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Zobrist is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Expos are out in front here, 4-0. Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Yabro, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, C.J. Chatham.
Now at the plate, C.J. Chatham. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the monster seats. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
up now, Jose Peraza. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex.
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken, the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. The Expos lead this one 4-3. Marcus Walden will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Leading off for the Expos, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, MANUEL MARGOT.
Digging in to try it again, MANUEL MARGOT. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball, that's low.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Ripped on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball. Hey.
1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Dahlbeck is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
1 and 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Line hard. Foul. He's set. The 0-1.
That's outside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Into the box, Willie Adames. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. No hits to this point. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 96.
Digging in and looking for more, Stefan Segui. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. And that's a special home run. Ben Zobrist continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd.
The first base.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Expos are out on top 5-4. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. First offering on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fouled off. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Chatham.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Chatham. First pitch of the at-bat. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses 1-1. Chatham, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And here's Jose Peraza. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Go! 1-0 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Brazier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
In now is Yasiel Puig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Russell Martin is on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to he'll get a single.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brendan McKay enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
McKay.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Martinez stands at first with one out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is a strike called on the outer part of the zone. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Matt Barnes will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 32, Matt.
And that'll bring up MANUEL MARGOT, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The left fielder, MANUEL MARGOT.
He's set and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Next out, 2-2.
Now here it comes.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck,
Leading
1
off
for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Solo shot here to left, 8th home run on the season for him, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, CJ.
So striding forward now, CJ Chatham comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Two and 2.
2-2, the count.
The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Jose Peraza. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-5. Josh Taylor will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Josh Taylor.
Digging in, Stefan Segui. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Taylor, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and two now.
I got the count. 1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Reined in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Stepping up now, Cliff Floyd. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Left side, but well foul. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
No left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swung on and missed.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 44, Brandon.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1.
Hey.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Austin Meadows will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Meadows.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. So far on the year, Meadows is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Fouled off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matt Barnes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.